Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Life with Alex. And have you subscribed to the channel? In case you haven't subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Also, turn on your notification bell. You get to be notified each and every time we have a new video up on YouTube. And we haven't had a video up, I think, in the last like 3 weeks. We took an announced break, but guess what, guys? We are back. And as you can see, I am not with my co-host. He's currently busy handling projects, but once he gets some time he can always pop up for a couple of episodes. So I hope you guys have been okay and you're keeping safe and everything is going on well with you. So and today I want to discuss something very very personal, and it's about me and the journey I have been going through and the things. I'm not the kind of person who come out here and say so much about myself and who I am and all that. But I want to talk about healing out loud and what healing out loud has taught me as a Let's. So I'm so sure most of us, we are very, very skeptical to be vulnerable. We are very, very skeptical to be vocal about what we are going through and whatever is happening to us. But I have taken time to get to understand myself, how I operate, what works for me, what doesn't work for me, what triggers me. And I am in a season whereby I'm getting to embrace all that. It's not easy, it's difficult. Sometimes you think you're healed, sometimes you think like you've done the work, sometimes you think it's worth it, sometimes you think you deserve it, but it is until something happens here and then you're like, whoa, my triggers are so much alive. And some things some things that happen, you're like, I thought I was so healed, but little did you know that you have we are like, I am a work in progress and you are a work in progress, and it's only fair enough to be very very like patient with yourself when you're going through this healing journey. And I want to talk about me as Alex healing out loud. So, and the first point I have on healing out loud is the fact that what does healing out loud looks like for me. I think healing out loud for me, it's more about the growth that I am experiencing. It's all about accepting the things that are currently happening in my life, trying to look for solutions for the things that are happening to my life. Some are might not be my fault, and others are my fault. Whatever I'm able to change as as a person, I'm able to change them. I listen more, and whenever like I'm corrected, I get to take the lesson home and get to work on like the feedback that I get. So to me, healing out loud looks like it's awareness, it's like vulnerability, it's like growth. I'm at a point in life whereby you get a lot of feedback, and I'm getting to sit down, internalize what feedback like I did get. If it's serving me and it's something that I need to work on, I'm willing to always work on that. Of course, as human beings, there are things you're told and you're like, maybe it's upon that person. But truly, when you sit down, maybe you'll be like, oh yeah, this is me, this is not so me. But what I'm able to work on, as I said earlier on, I will be able to work on. I am working on it as Alex. Yes, and it's also choosing myself over everything else. First of all, I would want to put it out there that I am an overthinker. I used to be like a people's pleaser, but nowadays I think I put myself first in every situation that I'm going through. I'll have to put myself first, despite whoever it's going to hurt. But because by the end of the day, I only have me as Alex for myself and for me. So choosing myself over everybody else, because I come first. If I am not okay, everything and every aspect of my life, I won't be okay. So on my second point on healing out loud, why is it that people like feel the need to heal in silence? The reason as to why for a very long time I have maybe been healing in silence is because I don't want to be judged. I don't want to feel like somebody like they have an opinion over my healing journey. Sometimes I try to block out. There's a lot of noise, more so in this time, age, and era. Everybody thinks if and feel they have an opinion over your life. So healing in silence for me looks like I have been trying to do things my way, like not overshare. Sometimes when I'm going through something, like I don't come out, like maybe even tell the close people to me what is happening. I I get to like have the situation, sit with it, try to look for solutions by myself with even not asking for advice. So the reason as why people heal in silence, it's because you don't, first of all, you don't want to be judged. There is a stigma when maybe sometimes when you go open up maybe to a friend and they are like, hiyo tu ndio inakusumbua, that's hiyo ni kitu easy. Ama sometimes when you get to open up to your friends, they are like, uh, there are people who are having more problems as compared to what you're going through, hiyo ni kitu kidogo. The stigma around you sharing of what's going on with you ama what's going on with your life, and people having maybe kuipuuza ama people having like, like whatever you're going through, it's not like a life sentence ama it's not like a threatening kind of thing, so you need to take it easy. So yeah, and also that myth of having like, you are the strong one, for example, in your circle of friends, like you have to wake up, maybe you're the listener to among the group of your, like maybe in a circle of friends, you're the one who listens, you're the one who carries like all the baggage maybe in your friendship, like quote unquote, you're the strong one. In 2025, I don't want to be labeled like as a strong soldier, like I want to be as soft as possible, as I want to ask as so much help as I can get. And if I'm coming to you with asking for like help, or I'm coming to you asking for advice, you give me your opinion, but by the end of the day, I will sit with the opinion and know what works best for me. So another point on me healing out loud that I have been experiencing. What are some of the benefits of healing out loud? One of them I would want to think is the fact that when they say a problem shared is a problem half solved. I feel at ease when I come to a space whereby I'm able to maybe open up to a friend. They don't judge me. They don't see like it's pity party. They don't look at it as if like, like I'm a burden to them. But I feel at ease, what, like this is normal, whatever you're going through, whatever the moods you're feeling, whatever the emotions you're going through, it's very, very much normal and it is okay. It's just a matter of time. Go through the emotions, take your time, like maybe rest up, have some time for yourself and for you. Then from there, the bad thing about it is like maybe sitting in the situation for a very long time. But when you share with your friend and like maybe they give you, what, I think you should do this. I think it's going to be of help to you. I feel so much I feel at so much ease, and I feel like a bit of relief, apart from dying with like a situation whereby I'm trying to solve it by myself. So healing for me right now looks like me having a safe space for me to get to share even to my friends, also to my family. I happen to be one of the lucky people who have like a very, very supportive family. When it comes to my parents, I have like one of the most supportive parents that I could ever ask for. So I could be like going through something, and the only person I want to talk to is my dad, and the only person like maybe I need advice is from my dad, and I thank God for that blessing. So I'm not afraid. I'm at an age whereby I'm not afraid to share what I'm going through, more so to the people who are close to me and to the people who I think and feel they understand who I am as Alex. So another thing, the benefit is like, we are encouraging safe spaces for people to come up and talk. As you can see, what has happened in the last couple of days of having somebody who was in the, I think L something, having somebody who was like in the entertainment industry go through depression by himself. He was a big name, like I think a couple of years ago. When he was there needing help, people didn't help him, but now when he's gone, everybody has something good or bad to say about that person. But when that person was alive, like, cute guys, you didn't even give him the support that he needed. So maybe have like, maybe your inner circle, the people you can trust, the people you feel like you resonate with. Tell them of what maybe you're going through, and maybe in one way or another they might be able to help where they can. That is if truly they are your friends. So let's create more spaces where people can come up, express themselves, not feel judged, not feel like they are not part of this maybe community, because we are all going through something. Truth be told, where we are as a nation, like everybody's going through something. Don't assume because maybe you see someone on social media, they're so happy, they're so looking all glammed up, like everything is working out for them. Take time to know what's happening to people. Ask people, like ask your friends genuinely, how are you doing? what's going on with your life? Like, are you genuinely happy? What can I do? I actually have the tendency of asking my friends, what do you think I can do for you? Ama, what do you think I can do for you to make it better in a situation that you are in? So make sure you genuinely check up on your friends. So another point I would put out on that is what healing actually looks like for me. I think I have pointed out on that. Healing for me is being in a safe space whereby I'm able to be myself and having people to accommodate who I am as a person. And if I have like bad characters, in terms of like characters that I feel my friends might not take, sometimes I have characters that really irritate my friends. If genuinely I want to save those friendships, I would try my level best, maybe not to do the things that they put off my friends when we are together, but maybe try to change on maybe my bad habits, my bad characters. No, nobody is perfect. Actually, when I look at everybody's life, we all have like our good side and bad sides. So, and also we are built differently and we are so different and diverse in so many different ways. So, if you can have people who take you as you are, and you're trying to work on your bad habits and like they are embracing your journey, of course, I don't expect maybe there are some things like maybe my friends can come and tell you, by the way, sikufurahia venye ulinifanyia. So, and me as a friend, I should sit down and look at it as, do I really want to change, or do I really want to be in a space whereby my friends are not comfortable, maybe even like hanging out with me because of the things that I do, if a friendship is worth like maybe saving, if a friendship is worth like maybe you changing, I know it's a personal decision for you to get to change. And so many people say, you know what, you're trying to change me who I am. But as you grow older, change is inevitable, and change comes from within and it comes from you. Change for the people who you want to be with. Is it your friends? Is it like a relationship? Like also be aware of the things that triggers you. Avoid places whereby maybe you get triggered, because I recently realized that I thought to myself I was doing so well in terms of me healing, in terms of me doing the work. It is until you try, like, I recently tried like maybe having like a relationship and everything, and I realized my triggers are so much alive. And it's something, it is until you're in a relationship and you realize like, wow, I haven't healed, like for real, I haven't. I feel like I think in my head I have healed, but in real sense, have I really? So yeah, change for the people who mean something to you, or maybe for the people who want what is best for you. I think it's worth the change. So another thing I would also put out there is, I think currently I'm very, very vocal about my emotions. I'm very, very vocal about the things that make me uncomfortable. I'm very, very vocal about the things that make me happy. I'm very, very vocal about the things that I wish I want and I wish I could have them. I don't want to sit down and say, I'm a maybe, and compromise on the things that really make me happy. I also do a lot of journaling. Like that is, like maybe having like a morning session whereby like you're just thinking out how will be my day with the things you're grateful about. So far so good. What have you achieved? I am so much grateful by talking and maybe pen taking a pen and a paper and writing down the things that really, really make me happy. I am getting to enjoy that journey of having to journal, something to be grateful for. I'm also trying to, as much as possible, to not complain. I know as human beings, we have a tendency whereby we keep on complaining about the small things. I'm practicing a lot of gratitude. I'm also practicing a lot of being kind. I'm also practicing a lot of being patient. I'm also practicing a lot about uh, extending grace to the people who mean something to me. So yeah, that has been sort of like my journey in terms of my healing out loud. And also I have been in a phase whereby I'm also getting to face my fears, and I'm facing my fears very, very loudly. I don't want to go in a space whereby I am limiting myself to doing the things I'm capable of doing. I really want to go all out and in terms of the things that make me happy and the things that build who Alex is. So I'm facing my fears one by one, not in the best way possible, or maybe not in the best way possible that I could think in my head, but I am slowly facing my fears. Sometimes you have the fear of what will people say about me, or what watanichukuliaje, or by the end of the day, nobody even gives a hoot about who you are as a person. Everybody is so busy with their life. So the minute you fear, or I don't want to do this because people will have an opinion about something, go out there and be yourself. Life is too short. I think if there's something we've learned in 2025, today I am okay, tomorrow I am not. So live your best life and live your best moments. Whatever you have that money, go on that vacation, go on that staycation. When you love hard. So make sure you are doing the things that make you happy, and face your fears and overcome your fears as soon as you can. So, and I think on my last point, it would be on the boundaries. One of the things I am healing out loud on is boundaries. If something really doesn't resonate with me, if something really doesn't make me happy, I will tell you about it. And sometimes if I'm spaces whereby I feel like I am not appreciated, I feel like maybe my presence is not even needed there, I will gladly like remove myself in that kind of space, not because I want to make the other person uncomfortable or anything, but if I'm in a situation whereby me as Alex, I am uncomfortable, I will definitely leave. So, and I'm also normalizing to get to understand where people are and leaving people where they are at in life. You can't live all your life trying to explain to people who you are, where you are at in life, if you are not, maybe you're not aligning in a couple of things. I'm gladly ready to move on. And if you see the need for us getting to work, maybe if it's a friendship, if you see the need of us getting to work along, then that's okay. But if there's disrespect, I am always willing to walk away. If there's discomfort in any sort of way, any inconveniences that maybe hurt who I am, or maybe they go against to the person I am as Alex, I am always willing to walk away. So normalize also leaving people where they are. Everybody is going through their own journey. Very, very, maybe sometimes some are very vocal about it, some are very, very silent about it. So respect people according to who they are and according to where they are at in life. That's why I came up with a point whereby I said normalize leaving people where they are. Don't live your life explaining to people, or rather asking also, or maybe seeking closure. Not everybody is always ready to give you the closure. If this person is here and you're here and you can't see yourself getting to align in a couple of things, just walk away. Life has a way of maybe bringing up like new things, maybe also bringing that closure way later. So if somebody is not willing to give you that closure, if somebody is not willing to work on whatever, maybe or if somebody is not willing to work on how you can get to work together, then have your way out. Yes. So, and I think on my final point, it would be one of the ways I am healing out loud is I want the people around me to affirm me in the things I'm doing. Of course, like you take a lot of risk. There's work, there's your career, there's business. I need somebody to tell me, more so like my couple, like more so my friends, this is going to work out. Let's give it a shot. It's going to work out. Today might not be a good day, but tomorrow you might wake up and it's going to be a good day for you. It's going to be a good day for business. I need people who are affirming me more when it comes to my career, when it comes to my love life, when it comes to my family. So I would say I need positive energy around me. It makes it so easier to like be with people who have like good vibes. Also, I need people who like heal my inner child. Sometimes I am a very bubbly kind of person, and I am full of energy and in so many different ways. I don't want to be with people who like maybe might feel like I'm too much, or maybe some people feel like maybe I am less of what they would expect me to be. I need to be at a place whereby I'm with people who I am very, very comfortable with. In my homeless days, in my good looking days, in my low energy moments, in my high energy moments, I need people to be with me and take me as I am. So another thing I would say about that point, slowly embracing the power of taking rest. I'm this kind of a person. I am doing things onto the next, onto the next, onto the next. But right now, when I am feeling overwhelmed, when I am feeling like I have a lot going on, it is only okay to for me to slow down, check on where I am, and maybe if I need to take some time off, let me take some time off for me to get to rejuvenate, so that when I come back, I'm pouring out from a place of like from a full cup. So I'm the kind of person sometimes I used to feel to myself like, when I'm taking off rest, it's like maybe this mean I'm lazy? But sometimes when I have lazy days, I appreciate them, because when the busy days come, they come really, really heavy. So I'm slowly trying to be in my feminine energy, like trying to calm down, trying to be like in a very when I want to chill, I will chill. When it's showtime, it's showtime. So yes, I'm also, yeah, that is one thing I am getting to learn me as Alex. I'm not the kind of person who take breaks. I always have like three things going on in my life, maybe this and this, it's family, it's business, it's work and all that. It's school. So I have always things that are always happening, but I'm learning slowly by slowly to take some time off when I need it. And you realize when you take some time off, you give your mind even some time to get to think of the next right move for you, or what should you do next. You come back very, very full of energy, and you come up with really great ideas. Sometimes even in any situation, pull yourself aside and see and think clearly, because sometimes when you're in a situation, you're not even able to think straight. So take some time off, get to think and clear. I guarantee you, when you come back, you will come back with very, very brilliant ideas. So yeah, that is my journey in terms of me as Alex and how I am healing out loud. I don't know about you guys. What healing in silence, or are you healing out loud? And in any both ways, I don't think there's a right way or a wrong way to do it. It just depends with a person. So that is me as Alex and how I've been trying to heal out loud. So yeah, tell me on the comment section, what are some of the things you're doing in your journey of healing, in terms of, are you healing out loud, or are you healing out in silence? And in both ways, we embrace them, as long as by the end of the day you are a work in progress, you're working to be a better person and to be a better human, to make also change in this world. So for those who haven't like subscribed to the channel, kindly hit that subscribe button. Also turn on your notification bell. You get to be notified each and every time we have a new video up on YouTube, guys. And until next time, bye.